for Coast Guard cutters to deploy to Haiti. And Congressman Wasserman Schultz, good of you to join us this morning. What's the latest that you're hearing from some of your constituents who clearly have relatives in Haiti?
Well, we have more than 245,000 Haitian Americans that live in South Florida, and they are obviously clutching their hearts right now, wanting to find out whatever they can about what's going on with their family members. I was just in Haiti with Congressman Meek and other colleagues of mine in June. We met with President Preval, was in that very palace that collapsed on itself. The desperation that existed in Haiti to start with is made devastatingly worse by this earthquake. And what I'm hearing from my constituents is that they are extremely worried about the fate of their family members and friends and relatives. And we need to make sure that, like President Obama, I'm sure we'll talk about in a few minutes, that we come to the aid and assistance of Haiti. It's the poorest nation in our region, in the hemisphere, and they are in dire need of our help.
Assuming that so many of your constituents are watching you right now and are so deeply moved and concerned by what's going on in Haiti, I wonder if there's a message on behalf of your colleagues that you'd like to deliver right now to them.
Well, the message is this: we are going to be there for Haiti. We have been there before when they've gone through horrific hurricanes over and over again. The Emergency Operations Center in Florida has been stood up. It is ready to help. That's mobilized. We're mobilizing the Coast Guard. There are C-130s that are ready to fly in at a moment's notice as soon as the word is given. Haiti is going to absolutely need our help. We're going to need to be there to support her and to make sure that we can help her dig out of this horrific mess, and we're going to stand by Haiti because she needs us in this hour of devastation.
And Congressman Wasserman Schultz, since you were just in Haiti in June, I wonder if you can put in some perspective just how difficult it is when you talk about there not being much infrastructure to begin with, how much more challenging that makes the relief effort now.
I mean, really, you should think of the most primitive environments, the most primitive living conditions that you can imagine, not just for this hemisphere, but worldwide, anywhere that you would imagine a desperate situation to live in to start with. Add a 7.3 hurricane, and it's unmanageable. I mean, I'm agonizing for the children, for the people who've had buildings collapse on them, who have no rescue infrastructure whatsoever, no one coming to save them. Things that we would absolutely expect would be immediately engaged here in the United States. Not only do they not have many, they don't have any infrastructure like that. So there's no one to come to help inside of Haiti. So we have to step up, and the nations of this world are going to have to step up. These are human beings who have been through devastating situations, from weather and earthquakes. The wrath seems to be raining down on them, and we need to make sure that we can help them climb out. And after this, David, after we help them climb out, it is absolutely imperative that the nations of the world come to Haiti's assistance and make sure that we can deal with the scourge that exists there. It is wrong, especially in a region as prosperous as this one, for us to continue to allow the desperate situation that exists in Haiti to continue. And I want to at least conclude by saying that, in particular, it's incredibly important that the United States grant TPS, temporary protective status, to the Haitians that are here, because the last thing in the world that we need to have happen is for Haitians who are here to be sent back to Haiti in this desperate hour that they are struggling through. There's no way they could support that.
Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Democrat from Florida. And Congressman, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Happy to be here. Not under these circumstances.
Yeah. The State Department